No, thank you. Each and every one of you. This is 2 years ago, through circumstances that were no fault of anything that I did or Paul did, we had to put up the close sign for a short period of time. The minute that was announced, something happened that I did not expect. And that is that I got deluged with Facebook messages, emails, and phone calls. Many of them from wrestlers who worked for us in the past, many from people who worked on our crew or our staff in the past, and many from fans like you, expressing their good wishes and their love for New England Championship Wrestling, their appreciation for what we've done over the years. And I knew at that moment that it was not the end. And I knew that we would be back here in a building like this. I knew that somehow we would be back on television, and I knew that we would be pushing this forward like we've never pushed it before. Everything happens for a reason. It was sum total of everything that happens to you, good or bad. I am the luckiest man on the face of the planet because I get to do this for you. I am surrounded by some of the greatest talent on the face of the earth. And I've got people with me like Paul Richard, like Chris Norman, like Brian Nadeau, who's back there somewhere putting our television together. And I have people like you who come out and support this, who come out and make what we do worthwhile. Folks, I cannot thank you enough. 13 years of New England Championship Wrestling, 14 begins tonight, and I can promise you this, best is yet to come. Thank you.
My guest at this time is none other than the mass.
Ho, 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 ho. Kevin Castro, NECW, Cozy TV. It's MASSHOLE. It's me, Mike McCarthy. What do you got to say about that, Castro?
Well, Mike, tonight, once again, you're taking on the Boston bad boy, Jason Rumble. But this time, it's his type of match, a Boston street fight.
It's his type of match. It's his type of match. It's his type of match, Kevin Castro. The verbal diarrhea that spits forth from your mouth, it STINKS. It stinks. No. You leave that where it is. Jason Rumble. You think that this is your type of match? A Boston street fight is your type of match? When I was hanging in Kenmore Square at the Rathskeller, or when I was hanging out in Harvard Square in the Pit, or with all Boston's punks and skins down at the Cambridgeport Saloon, those were Boston street fights. Tonight, you will witness firsthand, and your career, much like this interview, will be OVER, over and out.
Welcome everyone to another gigantic week of New England Championship Wrestling, a Boston street fight. On tap, as there you see Mike McCarthy making his way to the ring. McCarthy and Jason Rumble embroiled in a very bitter feud. Perhaps that situation will come to a head in this Boston street fight scheduled up this week. Fans, coming up, two gigantic events for New England Championship Wrestling. Saturday night, September 28th. You want to be in the house as New England Championship Wrestling comes to
Derry, New Hampshire, at Sports Zone for the first ever Throwback Throwdown. The stars of New England Championship Wrestling meeting, the legends of professional wrestling, Tito Santana, Mr. USA Tony Atlas, Dangerous Danny Davis, much, much more on that card. Tickets on sale now for that event. You want to run and get those because those are going to be a hot item. And speaking of hot items, Boston Bad Boy, Jason Rumble, the other half of this Boston street fight, making his way to the ring. Folks, New England Championship Wrestling returning to the Cove Community Center on Friday night, October 4th, a smoking hot card. We'll have more details on that later on in this broadcast. I also have some late breaking news on that card, which I will get to in the second half of our broadcast. But right now, Joe Matarazzo. That's right, Joe Matarazzo. He's got Jason Rumble standing by.
Joe Matarazzo here, standing by with the Boston Bad Boy, Jason Rumble, as he gets ready to settle the score with the man they call the Masshole, Mike McCarthy, in a Boston street fight.
Joe, long time no see it. It's always great to talk to a fellow Goomba, all right? You know, Boston street fight. My type of match. I grew up in the combat zone. Every day of my life was a Boston street fight. But since you haven't been around in a little while, let me give you a little bit of a history lesson on who this Masshole Mike McCarthy is. He's a weird combination, kind of like, let's rewind the hands of time. He's like a Happy Days character, sort of like Pinky Tuscadero, where she used to chew obnoxious gum in your ear. A little bit of a version of like Christopher Lloyd, you know, from Back to the Future. His eyes were always bugged out like Jim Ignatowski, okay? Then furthermore, he thinks he's like a spelling bee champion. Sort of like Jethro Bodine, you know, of Beverly Hillbillies fame. He damn near graduated the second grade. Well, gee, that's G-E-E. And Mike McCarthy could spell that for you because it seems like he learned his hooked on phonics very well. And not for nothing, he hails from a place called the Rat Cellar. Do you know anything about rats and anything about Boston Terriers? Picture me, the Boston Terrier. I was brought here to come to the Boston alleys and rid the alleys of rat punks like the Masshole Mike McCarthy. So, tonight, Mike McCarthy, once again, it's you and I, Boston street fight, across the ring from one another. And you know what the stipulations of this is? #1 contender for Johnny Idol's television title. So, Mike McCarthy, get ready, lace him up, because you're about to be in the biggest and baddest fight of your life, because you heard my bark. Now you're gonna feel my bite, and you're gonna go down to the wrath of the B.
This match is set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. It is a Boston street fight. Your referee is Barbara Mahoney. Introducing first from the Rathskeller, weighing in at 195 pounds, he is a Masshole, Mike McCarthy. And his opponent from the combat zone in Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 202 pounds, the Boston Bad Boy, Jason Rumble.
Boston Bad Boy, Jason Rumble. Mike McCarthy, a Boston street fight. And folks, as the old saying goes, this one ain't gonna be pretty. These two have a long history, a long rivalry against each other. Folks, hanging in the balance of this match is a shot at the NECW television champion, Johnny Thunder. as Mike McCarthy loses the popularity contest. Fortunately, that does not factor in this particular situation. McCarthy with a Pearl Harbor job, jumping Jason Rumble from behind. Anything goes in this matchup. No countouts, no disqualifications. As Rumble goes to work on McCarthy in the corner. McCarthy to the opposite side, takes the buckle hard. Rumble charges in, but McCarthy gets the elbow up. Big boot to the face by McCarthy. Rumble with a high hip toss, sending McCarthy to the canvas, and again with a clothesline. Double thrust to the throat, a snapmare takes McCarthy over. Rumble snaps the neck of Mike McCarthy and drives in with a forearm. Rumble getting up ahead of steam here. McCarthy staggers to his feet. Here comes the freight train, but McCarthy ducks. And Rumble all the way to the outside. Mike McCarthy going after Rumble on the outside. Full body slam right on that hardwood floor. McCarthy going under the ring. We got some plunder right here. Some weapons, a stop sign, some folding chairs. All of this stuff is legal here, folks. I don't think McCarthy is going to sit anything out right here. He's setting up something, some sort of carnage for Jason Rumble. I know we're sold out, but we're not putting any spectators in those seats. McCarthy arranging a little furniture here for Rumble. Rumble driven into the apron. Elbowing the midsection of McCarthy, and now it's Rumble on the apron. Rumble getting up ahead of steam. Oh my goodness! Head scissors takeover on Mike McCarthy. Right in front of our spectators in the front row, fans. When you come to see New England Championship Wrestling, the only way we can get you any closer to the action is to buy you a pair of tights. McCarthy driven into the apron by the Boston Bad Boy, Jason Rumble. Once again, this match, a Boston street fight. Anything goes. Break of the eyes by McCarthy sends Rumble back. And now it's McCarthy with Rumble, having him set up. He's going to suplex him over, but Rumble has other ideas. And now McCarthy right across those chairs. You can hear McCarthy gasping for air, a stop sign right across the back of Mike McCarthy. Rumble to the outside, McCarthy trying to keep it together, and Rumble just kicks that already softened up back. Up they're heading for the exit. Rumble and McCarthy heading up to the balcony. We're going to try to get our camera to follow. Up those dark stairs. No lighting in that staircase. And they're up in the balcony right now. McCarthy. Rumble's not going to send McCarthy over that balcony. There's no way that's going to happen. Jason Rumble driven into a chair. McCarthy and Rumble. Going back down those stairs now. And while this match is anything goes, and it is a Boston street fight, falls do not count anywhere. You must pin your opponent or make him submit inside the four corners of the ring. Oh, kick to the midsection, and McCarthy retaliates. McCarthy with a double axe handle across the back of Jason Rumble. McCarthy making his way to the ring. Jason Rumble stopping at the refreshment stand. I don't think he's asking for a hot dog, folks. Right into that concrete wall. Oh, Rumble heading into the kitchen. It's pizza time. Pizza delivery for Jason Rumble. Oh! That's a metal baking sheet. The eyes of McCarthy almost bugged out of his head. I've seen everything, but a loaded pizza box I have never seen. Rumble driven into the ring post by McCarthy. Rumble rolls to the inside. Big shot backs up McCarthy, who retaliates in kind. Rumble with a big forearm. And McCarthy slugging away. McCarthy trying to get behind Rumble, nothing doing. Both men down. Both men nailed each other, and both men are down. Both these men the worse for wear, both men being counted. Count is up to 7. Count is up to 9. Neither man is going to make it. Referee Barbara Mahoney calls for the bell. This match is over. Chris Norman's going to have the official word for us right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just conferred with referee Barbara Mahoney, and she just informed me that neither man has answered the 10 count, so this match has been declared a double count-out.
Technically, that is a double knockout. Both men unable to answer the 10 count. Not a popular decision here with the fans at the Cove Community Center. And more importantly, nothing settled between the Boston Bad Boy Jason Rumble and Mike McCarthy. Fans chanting, "Let them fight." McCarthy now choking Jason Rumble from behind with that banner. This is not a match, though the fight continues on the outside. Kick to the midsection by Rumble. Chair right across the face. Oh my goodness. A folding chair necktie by Jason Rumble on Mike McCarthy. Rumble dragging McCarthy out by the neck. We're going to cut to a break right here, and when we return, Bo Douglas issues an open challenge. We'll be back right after this.
New England Championship Wrestling returns live Saturday night, September 28th. It's a throwback throwdown as NECW comes to Sports Zone, 7 A Street, Derry, New Hampshire, with a 7 p.m. bell time. The stars of New England Championship Wrestling team with and against the legends of professional wrestling, WWE Hall of Famers Tito Santana, Mr. USA Tony Atlas, and former WWE star Dangerous Danny Davis. Proceeds benefit SC United Soccer Club. Join us for a 4 p.m. Fan Fest. Special VIP super tickets are available. Friday night, October 4th, NECW returns to the Cove Community Center, 19 East Corning Street, Beverly, Mass, with an 8 p.m. bell time. It's a special Friday fight night. Antonio the Promise Thomas defends the NECW Heavyweight Championship against Sean Burke in a 2 out of 3 falls showdown. NECW Tag Team Champions Webb and Fahrenheit defend against Slade and Sherman, plus Slick Wagner Brown, Jeremy Prophet, Mistress Belmont, and more. Tickets for both events are on sale now. Online at necw.tv or call 1-800-838-3006. That's 1-800-838-3006. Don't miss NECW's Throwback Throwdown, Saturday night, September 28th in Derry, New Hampshire, and Friday Fight Night in Beverly, Mass, Friday night, October 4th. The official printing company of New England Championship Wrestling is Color Copy Center Boston. We copy, we print, we bind, we laminate. And we offer free delivery in Metro Boston. See us at 31 St. James Avenue in the Park Square building. Call us at 617-391-0030 or visit us online at colorcopycenterboston.com. They make NECW look good, they'll make you look good too. Straight talk that hits the mark. NECW Shooting Range. The audio podcast with Sheldon Goldberg and Kevin Castro. Listen online at necw.tv. Welcome back to New England Championship Wrestling as we see Bo Douglas getting set to step in the ring and make an open challenge. And fans, speaking of open challenges, on Friday night, October 4th, at NECW's Friday Fight Night, it will be the triumphant return of former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, the Tokyo Monster Kahagas. He has issued an open challenge for Friday Fight Night. Kahagas returning after several years. And let's hear now from Bo Douglas.
Cut the music. Show me the respect I deserve.
Be careful what you wish for.
Bo knows the last time I was in this ring, I was this close to becoming the NECW Tag Team Champion.
Oh boy.
Bo knows that I am the biggest member of the NECW locker room. Bo knows that I am the most experienced member of the NECW locker room. And what Bo knows is that tonight, whoever steps through that curtain, he's gonna make an example of.
Who the hell is gonna step through that curtain? Somehow I don't think it's gonna be Rocky Balboa. Oh, wait a minute! That's Tony Delfonso! The Italian Superman, Tony Delfonso, is back in New England Championship Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome back to the Championship Wrestling?
All that guy needs is a red, white, and green cape. The Italian Superman, Tony Tony Delfonso back in New England Championship Wrestling and answering the challenge of Bo Douglas. And I can tell you for sure, folks, Bo did not know who was going to be walking through that curtain. Bo Douglas saying Tony Delfonso is not that impressive. I guess Bo doesn't know he needs glasses. There's referee Chris Bartolo. We're about to get this situation underway. Delfonso looks great. Bo Douglas locking up. Oh, and Delfonso throws him into the corner like a rag doll. Bo Douglas complaining Delfonso pulled his hair. Nothing doing right there. Bo knows that didn't happen. Listen to these fans here. All right, Bo knows he can win this. Bo going for the old knuckle lock in the sky routine. Delfonso got a knee to the midsection. Bo proud of himself right there. Delfonso off the ropes, ducks the clothesline, ducks it again. Delfonso right up there. Oh, wait a minute. Big spine buster by Delfonso. Douglas charges in and misses. Delfonso gets him up across his shoulders. It's going to be a torture rack right here. Delfonso has him in the torture rack. Douglas gives it up. Chris Bartolo rings the bell, and it's all over.
And your winner of the match, as a result of a submission,
Bo knows defeat, and he now knows that the Italian Superman, Tony Delfonso, is back in New England Championship Wrestling, and he will most definitely be a force to be reckoned with. Fans, thank you for joining us this week wherever you are. For all of us here in New England Championship Wrestling, thank you for watching. We'll see you right here next week.